What's up, guys? Welcome back again to your Heroclix headquarters. So today we're going to be going over a 300-point team build for 4th of July. So it's going to be a very patriotic team build, lots of Captain Americas and stuff. So without further ado, let's check out the team. All right, so starting us off with this patriotic July 4th team build here, we're going to play SpiderMan 1776 because there's nothing more patriotic right now than a SpiderMan 1776. I love this guy. He's so cool. Even after his nerf, still a lot of fun. I don't care. Still really strong too, honestly. Still definite meta potential even after the nerf. So we'll take a look at his card here if you guys don't already know what he can do. Improved movement for elevated, really nice. The main thing he's here for, my kind of allies. When establishing themed teams, characters on your starting force with the soldier keyword gain the SpiderMan Family keyword. So we're going to have a soldier team mainly, but it's going to be SpiderMan Family for reasons we'll talk about here in a minute. Then his next trait, calling help from the Spider-Verse. When SpiderMan 1776 hits with an opposing character, if no character has been placed this turn after resolutions, you may roll a d6. On a 3 through 6, you can place another friendly character with the SpiderMan Family keyword adjacent. So that's, of course, really nice because he's going to give everyone on the team SpiderMan Family keyword. So anytime he hits, you can potentially roll that to place somebody adjacent if you want to, you know, get them out of harm's way maybe, or get them to help you dogpile this other guy over here, or whatever. Lots of applications for that. Then his other trait here gives him leadership and super senses, which is great. So this next part of his trait is what was actually errated. So it says now that when SpiderMan 1776 hits with an attack, I think a close attack specifically, then your opponents get -1 action total for their next turn, minimum 2 still. So basically he has to get up in there and hit with some attacks to get that off. But honestly, just the next part here, opposing characters within 6 squares can't use leadership or autonomous. That right there is good enough for me. As soon as you get him within 6 squares of their leaders, they lose all their leadership, and they're already losing an action for their turn, so that's great. And then stop, combat reflexes, and toughness on the back, the last click there. We are going to be playing him at 50 points. So he's just going to have charge, 11 attack blades, 18 toughness with the traded super senses, 3 damage there with perplex, and of course traded leadership as well. So he's bringing a lot to the team player as well, or SpiderMan Family, so he's a wild card essentially. So a really powerful figure, obviously. Next thing we're going to do for this patriotic team build is Captain America himself. This one is from the Avengers versus Masters of Evil Battleground starter set. I honestly am just falling more in love with this Captain America every time I play him. He's really just been my go-to Captain America for a while now. For only 50 points, he's got this awesome special defense power that gives him energy shield deflection and toughness. And as a unique modifier, adjacent friendly characters modify defense +1. That's super helpful. And he's got 8 movement with running shot, 11 attack with precision strike, 18 defense with that ESD toughness, and +1 defense for adjacent friendlies, special power, and then 3 damage with leadership. So this is just really my go-to Captain America. He's got a 5 range there as well. Yeah, just, you know, running shot, precision strike is great. Leadership, giving +1 defense is great. Toughness and energy shield is great for his own defenses. Only 50 points. He's so good. I've used him like 1,000 times, and I feel like I've won most of those games. Now, to combo with our Captain America, we're going to be playing the Prime Falcon from Avengers, Black Panther, and the Illuminati. Now, I was very tempted to play just the rare Captain America Falcon out of Captain America and the Avengers, and for the same point value, you totally could. Yeah, if you guys don't have this rare Prime Falcon, you could totally just swap him out. Same point cost for the rare Captain America Falcon from Captain America and the Avengers. Totally legit move there. But I just feel like this one brings more to the table, and that is because at the beginning of the game, you can generate a Red Wing bystander, and then his trait gives Red Wing autonomous. So if he dies and you still have Red Wing out, Red Wing will lose autonomous because he's not here anymore. Improved movement for characters is really nice, so that you can definitely charge on whoever you need to, whenever you need to. But then his other trait here, energy shield deflection, and if a friendly character named Captain America is on the map, Falcon has autonomous. So that's also really useful. So his actions aren't going to be counting against our action total either. And then just close combat expert as close. Honestly, I hope that just gets errated to regular close combat expert now, because it's actually kind of worse than regular close combat expert now. But anyway, then here's a look at Red Wing. It's got 9 movement with hypersonic and flight, 9 attack with precision strike, a 16 defense with super senses, and a 1 damage with tiny size. So, you know, it can be carried around, or it gets +1 defense from range attacks, all that fun stuff. Really awesome traits, though. Vampiric Bird once per game when Red Wing would be KO'd. Instead, it isn't. Protected Pulse Wave. So they got to kill him twice. I can't tell you guys how often that really just messes with opponents. I've had somebody just waste like 2 or 3 attacks on this thing, missing because I'm rolling leadership, and then they finally hit him and like, okay, finally he's gone. I'm like, actually, no, he's not KO'd just yet. So that's a really cool effect to have. And then another really awesome trait, at the beginning of your turn, roll a d6 on a 4 through 6, remove an action token from a friendly Captain America, or friendly adjacent character named Falcon or Captain America. So kind of like a super leadership for just Falcon and Captain America. And of course we have both of them on the team, so why not? Yeah, so 12 movement with charge and flight is really awesome. 10 attack with quake, 18 with super senses, and of course the traded energy shield, and a 3 damage with close combat expert. So he'll be having like an 11 attack, 4 damage for those close attacks, which is pretty great. And yeah, he's just a really good version of Falcon to add. And now to continue the America shenanigans further, we're going to be playing Peggy Carter on the main team. Now, most of the time, I would just suggest if you have her, throw her on the sideline. If Captain America gets KO'd, she can come in. Looking great. So yeah, we're actually going to play her on the main team, and we'll take a look at her dial to see why. And that is just mainly because she starts with this 19 defense with defend at 75 points. So she's got the living legend trait, so the first time each game she would be KO'd. Instead she isn't. Put her on her last non-KO click, roll a d6, heal her half the result. Gives her a lot of extra life for the points. This whole sideline active trait won't matter this game because we're going to be playing her on the main team. And then she also, whenever she starts the game, she gets a Becky Barnes bystander. And we'll take a look at that right now. So, boom, there we go. Sidestep, 11 attack, 18 with combat reflexes, 2 damage with close combat expert, 4 range. Actually has some keywords there, which is really cool. So yeah, we're going to have a couple of extra bystander tokens to be able to run around and make some good attacks for us. And she's a really good attacker too. Full dial of charge, 12 attack with precision strike, 19 defense with defend. Like I said, that's one of the main reasons she's here, and a 4 damage with leadership will be great. Long dial that is made even longer by the living legend trait. So the main reason I want that 19 defend is because he is giving all adjacent friendly characters +1 defense. She's defending them all up to a 19, which means they're all going to have a 20 defense. He already has traded energy shield deflection. That's going to give him a 22. He has energy shield deflection. Making him a 19 from her is going to make him a 21 from range. And, you know, he's going to be at a 20. And he has perplex, so he can perplex up his own defense if you want. But he's already got super senses, toughness, and a stop click to help keep him safe. So yeah, lots of really good synergy there. Falcon and his Red Wing bystander are autonomous, so they're not going to count against our action totals. We have plenty of leadership, obviously, so we're going to get that +1 action anyway. And now, to make use of the fact that this is a SpiderMan Family theme team, we're going to be bringing in 2 AIM Reds. They are both soldiers. I wanted to play all the red, white, and blue, but they have like scientists and politician or something like that. So that made it kind of difficult. I didn't want to play all those random Spider-Man people just to squeeze that in. So yeah, we got 2 AIM Red squads here, which just have this one trait that at the beginning of the game, for all characters with this trait, choose Empower or Enhancement, and they can use the chosen power this game. If they are part of a named theme team, you can choose both. So SpiderMan Family is a named theme team. So we're going to get both Empower and Enhancement out of these guys. And, you know, for 20 points, Sidestep, 10 attack, 2 damage, 4 range. They get some Flurry there as well. You know, they can make some attacks, or they can just move around and get into position to, you know, get the best use of those empowers and enhancements on our whole team. And that's where those extra actions are going to really come in handy. You know, him being autonomous and Red Wing being autonomous and having all this leadership and, you know, the bystanders, and then having these guys to just move around. We're going to have lots of actions to do, but it shouldn't be a problem with all, like I said, the autonomous and leadership stuff. You're going to be able to do tons of damage with 2 enhancement and empower guys right here. They can get him up to a 5 damage. They can get her up to a 6 damage. They get him up to a 6 damage as well. They could get him up to a 5 damage if he didn't want to roll blades. They could get Becky Barnes up to a 5 damage with close attacks. And they can even get Red Wing up to like a 3 damage as well if you position your team well enough. So yeah, it's pretty much the team right there. There again is 10 points. A lot of my teams I make, I always kind of find myself with 10 points left over. So if you want to throw in a power gem, that'd be cool. If you want to throw in any other 10-point object, there's lots of really good ones. I might give him, I would love to give him Octopus Arms, but they're about to rotate out of Modern Age. This is kind of a Modern Age team build right now. Waldo Arms, I think, would be good on him. You know, giving him the Giant Reach, giving him the potential free attack, so that you get the -1 actions on your opponent's team, is pretty useful. So I would probably give him Waldo Arms, or maybe just play some map bonuses. The Doom's Castle map bonus gives a reroll of leadership. I would probably give it to him since he has traded leadership and he's pretty hard to kill anyway. That way you can reroll your leadership every turn if you need to. That could be useful. Also, the WWE ring could be fun. Just put that somewhere in the middle. That's only 5 points. That's a good one. I'm kind of just not using objects as much, but there's just lots of other really cool things to use. But yeah, Waldo Arms, if I was going to use an object, definitely. Oh, maybe Silver Surfboard could be fun too. Give him Hypersonic. Give one of them Hypersonic. That'd be fun. But yeah, just let me know in the comments what you guys would do to fill out the 10 points, because there's a lot of options nowadays for 10 points. But that's pretty much going to do it for this team build. I hope you guys enjoyed it. All right, I hope you guys like that team. If you did, make sure you smash that like button for me. It helps out a lot. Let me know in the comments what you think about the team, what you would change or do differently. I'd love to talk to you guys about that in the comments. And don't forget to click that subscribe button so you don't miss any future videos. And if you guys would like to help support the channel even more, check the links in the description for our Patreon. You can see your name here in the credits, as well as some other really awesome stuff, so check that out. And that's going to do it for this video. So thank you guys so much for watching, and until next time, this has been Heroclix Headquarters, signing off.